Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Generations Titans Return Hardhead. We have Hardhead here with Furos in the cockpit. My version of Hardhead is a little different because I also have Duros from Legends sitting in the gunner seat, but Hardhead is one of the first deluxes that came out in Transformers Generations Titans Return, that line. One of the classic Titan Masters, Headmasters, getting a new toy in the Generations line. And overall, I think this was a pretty solid start. There are better figures from the line that came out later, but I'm pretty happy with how Hardhead turned out. A decent deluxe, transforming into this low futuristic tank. The biggest complaint I have with Hardhead is just that in alt mode, things don't tab together perfectly. There is essentially a 5mm peg and port on the sides of the front of the tank that'll sit in securely, but because the back joint is only secured at one location, they kind of bend out and pop out of that location. Same thing on the back. There are two locations. Things are tabbed in up top and then tabbed in on the sides, but those can come loose. So if you're applying any sort of force to the toy, things will pop out on you. But it looks really, really good. We've got some nice paint. And my version does have the repro labels. I put this on all my Titans Returns, Titan Master figures, all the deluxes and up. And what I love most about these is they add these metallic details and these like armor plated details, which look really, really nice on a tank. We also have, the tech specs up front. In the case of Hardhead, one of the biggest stickers that I really like is this green sticker that adds some armor up top to the canopy. That looks really good. In terms of what he can do, he can roll nicely. He has this one caster piece, but it's a big roll bar, so it rolls really, really nicely. He's got two casters on the back, and everything tucks away really nicely, so there is a good amount of clearance on those caster wheels, which I really, really appreciate. You can, of course, take off the gun, which is on a 5mm port right here. If you take out a Titan Master, or if you don't have a Titan Master in there, you can close up the gun to kind of give that sleeker profile, but I do like having a dedicated gunner. The cockpit opens up like every deluxe, and you have a Titan Master here. As part of the Titans Return line, they have, little pegs everywhere on the toys, so they can stick stuff, mount your guys on. Can I get it? There we, almost. Let's try the back end. There we go. You can mount your dudes up on the vehicle so that, they're running shotgun, they're riding along. It's just a really, really fun play pattern that I can't stop messing with ever since it came out all those years ago. This is Furos, and Furos is pretty nicely painted for such a small head. Doesn't really do much else. It's got his points of articulation, so it can seat in two different configurations, and then you can fold the arms down here and fold them up to give his deluxe class head. And then this is Legends Duros, same exact toy, just in the Legends colors as an alternate to Takara Legends Hardhead's head. But other than that, the tank doesn't do much else except transform, but it is a pretty nice transformation. It's simple enough to start for Hardhead. We're going to separate out the front treads, if you haven't already, out of this H-tank configuration. Coming down at the bottom, we're going to flip up this piece, which you can see forms his crotch plate. Then you can untab these sections of the legs and separate the legs. There's tabs on either side here, and then they can click into place nicely. Up top, you can engage the elbow and pull out the arm on either side here for Hardhead. And then you can take this whole assembly, swing it down, and then swing the whole back of the tank down, and it folds in twice, compressing and tabbing in nicely on the back. The very last thing you want to do is pull out the toes, and then after that last thing, there's one more last thing. You're going to bring up this tank gun, and the turret is really nice. It is on an armature that comes up in two locations to fold up, but then it can also slide out to give you clearance for that head. And you can just take your Hardhead head and he's going to engage right there. And it always feels so nice to snap those heads into place. And Hardhead here looks pretty dang great. As one of the first Titan Masters, he's, you know, a decent-sized deluxe. I know I showed off our Orion packs last time, just a real quick kind of, all the deluxes kind of ended up at the same height because their heads all had to be interchangeable and swappable, so you could, you know, take Orion Pax's head, put on Hardhead's head, and then take this head and put on Orion Pax's head. I really like that play pattern. It's just fun to rip off heads, put things on, just like how much I enjoy Scramble City. I enjoy this play pattern more than a more accurate toy to the show would give me foregoing this play pattern. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hardhead does have his loose sections. I think the arms are a problem. The tank turret, not as much of a problem, but still a little bit of a problem. You got to make sure that you get the clearance and don't pop off your own head. But it's just fun to play with this guy. He can do 360 on the shoulder, can go up about that high. A lot of that is from that joint right here. There is a ball joint here, but it doesn't give you much because unfortunately they needed to cut away a section of the tread here to give you that additional articulation. There is bicep swivel. There is a double jointed elbow, but it doesn't do anything. There's two joints, but it just combines to be a 90-degree bend. There is wrist swivel. There is no waist swivel because, again, the back tabbed in, as well as the way the crotch formed up. They'd have to do a teeny tiny cut here and detach the back canopy in order to give him a waist swivel. There is thigh swivel. He can go out that far in the splits. He can kick up plenty high. On this side, he can kick back plenty high. On the other side, he's going to run into his own cockpit, 90-degree knee bend. And yeah, it is a decently articulated toy, but not a great one, but just has a lot of presence. I think this is a great Hardhead. I could see us getting a new one in the future at like the Voyager size price point, just to give us a bigger Hardhead. But I really enjoy the Titan's Return play pattern. I enjoy having this as a vehicle that I can put Titan Masters in. I really like the repro labels. I love the way the stickers look on Hardhead. I thought this guy looked even nicer in the Quake colors when I had Quake. It's just a really decent toy. Not amazing, but a solid toy. And because of the play pattern, I like it a lot. And I like giving him a little guy. And he can even like take this off if you're using Fort Max or anything. You can peg this into a city mode. It's just that sort of like taking pieces off and combining them in sensible ways gives me a lot of value to toys that I think I have found missing in modern lines. I feel like the Infernac universe really did not sell that play pattern very well, but the Titan's Return line did it so well, and that's why I'm kind of coming back to these guys as I'm gearing up for the Age of Extinction or Age of Primes toys. But this is a look at Hardhead. Thanks everybody for watching. Let's go announce the winner of Orion packs. All right, time to announce the winner of Transformers. This was not Generations Titan's Return. I mean, it's a mold, but Transformers Tribute Autobot Legacy, the Evolution 2-pack Orion packs. We had 11 entries. Again, I appreciate everyone who shared our fundraiser for the Trevor Project. We did hit our goal. We raised $1,191, which is awesome. So we announced the prizes in the raffle and did all that stuff already. But for the free giveaway for Orion packs, we're going to pick our winner. Ran between 1 and 11. Oop. There it is. Our winner is number 10. Number 10 is Brian the DM. Congrats, Brian. Thank you again for sharing it. Reach out to us. You know, you can email us, hit up the Arbitrary Hero account on the Discord, Blue Sky, Retro, Pizza, however you want to, and we'll get Orion packs shipped out to you as soon as possible. Congrats again. Thanks everybody for watching the review. Bye.